All Fleet Services is a business process outsourcer for the fleet and automotive industry. We provide services to around 700,000 vehicles throughout the UK, predominantly covering anything from booking a car in for a service through to administration of the fleet, such as processing speeding fines.
In all of the activities we undertake, we will always update the customer. We'll always provide any sort of confirmation as to what's going on, so they know exactly what's happening at any stage.
In terms of moving the business forward, very much looking to the future, the new technologies, things like inbuilt connected car within cars, and really taking a digital first approach. We've been heavily invested in R&D over the last couple of years, and really this year we've set up a new digital division called All Fleet Online, which is predominantly focusing on transforming the industry through connected solutions.
The industry is changing quite rapidly, and we need to be ahead of the game, ahead of the wave in terms of product development, people development. Now we have a 3-year life cycle in terms of any product. You've got to be quick, you've got to be nimble, and you've got to deliver.
We make miniature precision pressings for electronics, medical and a lot of different industries as well on top of that, including automotive. They tend to be on the smaller side and in higher volumes typically, anything above 50,000 parts. It started in '72. We started with my father, Alan Batten, and his partner Les Allen. They'd seen a niche in the electronics market, so they decided to set up on their own. They started off in Les's garage, and we've grown from the 2 guys there up to 110 people now. We've got an export market of 85% and sales of over 13 million a year. Yeah, on average it's about 30 million parts per day. Yeah, they're very, very small, but it's a colossal number we produce each day. And obviously a very, very low level of rejects as well. You know, with those volumes you've got to make sure your quality is correct. Best export I suppose is one of our capacitor lead frames. That's actually on the Mars lander, so it's on the surface of Mars.
I started the business in 1984, so we saw a gap in the market for what was becoming popular, UPVC windows. From day one it's always been about customer care and quality, and our ethos, well, right to this very day, has always been to ensure that every installation that we do, we would be happy to accept in our own homes. 50% of our business is still domestic households and home improvement. And over the last 20 years we've moved into new build, working for household names, Taylor Wimpey, Barrett's, Linden, all the big names actually, all the top 5 we work for. So we're right down in St Ives and we're all the way across to Kent and Hastings and what have you. It's always been about recommendation, and we grew through recommendation. And today we employ in excess of 80 people. We're turning over in excess of £10 million a year. So yeah, I think we've done okay.